everybody! Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. My name's Malcolm. I have a cup of coffee. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. We got about the greenbacks we're talking about. We're talking about a secret book club in Afghanistan, scientists using silk. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. But we always start off with the joke of the day, kind of a light note, say hi to everybody. And your joke of the day is, why did the garbage man have a big stomach? Because everything he ate went to waste. Yeah, moment of silence for that one. They're not good. They're not the greatest jokes, but they're still dad jokes. So there you go. Take them or leave them. There's a playing shark. Hey, what's going on, sharks? Thanks for joining us this morning. There's Mel. I know, right? You got to come by more often and quit being a stranger. Come by and say hi. It's National Clam Chowder Day. So it's normally a cream-based soup, but I think it's like somewhere in Maine or something like that. They do it with tomato sauce base instead of cream base. I don't know. They got to be different. But it's National Clam Chowder Day. I haven't had clam chowder in a really long time. I remember it being good. If you get it from a good place and they do it right, of course it's going to be good, right? Good. Yeah, some people are like, ugh, clam chowder, gross. Well, you know, teach their own. Some people like it, some people don't. I get it. It's fine. Some people don't like pineapple on pizza, but I do. I think it tastes good. Anyway, so yeah, that's your National Clam Chowder Day. There was something else day, but I thought this would be more interesting for the show. Moving right along, though, we talk about national debt. Some people do. You know, it's there. We got, we've been printing money like it's nothing. But it's not anything new. I mean, back in 1862, the Legal Tender Act passed to help finance the Civil War. So we started back in the Civil War just printing money to fund stuff when we didn't have anything to back it. And they did like $150 million, and they called them greenbacks. And it did well. Some people were very concerned that it would just completely collapse the economy, wouldn't be able to fund anything. It was just going to be horrible. But it ended up working out just fine. And people used these notes to handle their businesses, and everything turned out just working out. Not to justify it by any means, but it has been something that's been going on for quite a long time, and just printing money to make things happen. So, and they did, like, I think it said $150 million worth. I don't even know what the equivalent that would be today. Let's see here. $150 million in 1862 worth today. That'd be $4.8 billion. 4.8 to $5.8 billion. Let's just say $5 billion they printed the equivalent of back then. It's a lot of damn money. They had to print money because, well, they said their gold and silver reserves they were using to trade to get things done to fund the war were depleting. And so they just said, you know what, we're going to print money. And they printed the equivalent of $5 billion. So yeah, that's a lot of damn money. And it ended up working. We're still here today. Almost 250 years strong. America, all that good stuff. Yay! 250 years. We're a young country compared to a lot of other countries. And we seem to be doing all right compared to a lot of other countries. So, yeah. I mean, we're not perfect by any means. Don't get me wrong. But, still, I like it. You'll take a quarter of that, please? I'll take a tenth of that. I'll take even less. I'll take any of it. $5 billion. Just give me $1 million. I'll be fine. $1 million's enough. To pay my house, my car, put some money aside. Be good to go. But yeah, I digress. We can keep moving on. This guy, a man dreamed about having a heart attack. True real life diagnosis. So he had this very super vivid dream. This guy did marathons, mountain climbing, hiking. He did all these extracurricular sports, winning medals and stuff. And then he had this super vivid dream. It just shocked him. It just rocked him. He couldn't shake it. It was just so realistic that he died of a heart attack. And so he's like, you know what? I'm going to go get checked. What's the harm? Found out one of his arteries were clogged or something like that next to his heart. And had he not gone, he probably would have died within a few months or something like that. So they ended up doing open heart surgery on him and saving him. due to a dream. A hypochondriac ended up being right. So, based on a dream, his body was telling him, hey, you're doing a good job out there, but you might want to get this checked. So, yeah. I can't remember. It was like some of the valves or something in his heart. I can't remember exactly. I looked this stuff up on Good News Network, and that's where you can find the article. But, yeah. He listened to his dream. And, some things like that, it doesn't hurt to go get a checkup. Just, if you're not feeling good, you think, now if you're going every week, that can be annoying to the doctors. But if you could just go every once in a while, maybe every year, get your regular checkup, let them just tap you a couple times, draw a little blood, yeah, you did all right. Then, that's not a bad thing. And then this guy just said, you know what, I got to go. I got to check this out. And it paid off. It paid off. Yeah, he listened to his body, listened to his mind, his dreams, and got into him. And it said it just, it shook him so bad that he just couldn't, and it was so hyper realistic that he just couldn't shake it. It's like it had to mean something. So, and it did. Imagine that. I got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. The scientists are using spider silk to help develop surgical devices for nerve regeneration. Something about it, if a nerve gets cut, over the course of its healing process, if it's over a centimeter, the nerve may not reconnect back the way it was before, and you might have nerve damage. Well, they're using silk fibers to help navigate the nerve endings back together in a more exponential way so that they can get, connect before the healing process is done and reduce the amount of nerve damage. Who comes up with this stuff? I'm doing silly videos on YouTube. I'm wasting my life away. People are out there doing silkworm stuff to help prevent nerve damage. That's insane. Mel's dreams consist of trying to find things. Hey, it's Random. Good morning, Random. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good to see you. Always glad to have you on here. I think these are, I don't think it was spider silk. It may be spider silk. I don't remember if it was spider silk. Yeah, it's spider silk. They have these spiders in these controlled environments. I remember that in this article as well. And they were like pulling, I can't remember the name of the spider. Big spider. But anyway, strong spider web, silky stuff, and they use it. It says spider, strand for strand, it's stronger than steel. But it has elasticity. So that kind of plays into part of it being able to break or not under pressure. You can take that in consideration. But yeah, I always do my ninja moves when I walk into a spider web. It's like, do that kind of thing. And I got these Juno spiders that show up all over the back of the house in the spring and summer. They're the invasive spiders from Japan or something like that, or China. And they're huge. They're harmless. They're not going to bite you and cause your arm to fall off. But they thick, super sticky webs. Huge. And they just put them all over the damn place. Like I grab a branch, a stick or something, and I kind of just, wipe them away. And then the next day they got another one up there. They're all over the place. I got a dozen of them last year in the backyard. It was crazy. They would not stop. They're all over the place. But, wait a couple of weeks. Yeah. Yeah, our time changes before yours does, Random. I think it's March 8th, if I remember correctly, is when the time changes again. Yay! It's already staying later, if that makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't get as dark as early. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, that's good stuff. 9 out of 10 day today. That's awesome. Brandon always brings us good news and good vibes. So, yeah, he's in the future, and he said it's going to be a 9 out of 10 day. Good stuff. Good stuff. The president talked last night here in the U.S. for an hour and 45 minutes. Really long talking. So, yeah, I didn't listen to it or watch it. He did a lot of stuff. I don't know. I never really watched a State of the Union address before. I think I tried once, and I was like, this is real boring. They're just, bragging about themselves. And it wasn't even Trump at the time. So I was like, this is, whatever. And then only one side applauds, and the other side's like quiet because they don't like him, and all this other junk. It seems kind of silly, if you ask me. But yeah. Early April for time change for Australia. But he did it last night, and there it is. I thought it would come earlier in the year than late February, though. I thought it was like January they would do State of Union address. I don't guess there's a designated day for it. It's not like State of the Union address day, you know? They just kind of do it once a year, find a time to do it. Yeah, but anyway. All the news about the American hockey team beating Canada. Canada's like number one in hockey in the Olympics for the past 25 years or something like that. And then they got this goal like right at the last minute and won the gold medal. And people are freaking out about it. America won the gold medal in hockey. That's great. Go America. I watched a couple little clips of it. The one guy got his teeth literally knocked out minutes before they put the last goal in. Dude's like, I'm still playing. I lost half my teeth. But yeah, that hockey team. Again, I don't understand hockey. I need to try to watch some videos on how to understand hockey. But the YouTube videos that I find just aren't very helpful. There's got to be somebody out there that can break it down for dummies. Maybe there's a book. I don't know. Aaron! What's going on, Aaron? Upload a few pics of Discord. Got some more electrical work out there. I'm reading some of the comments. You love hockey. Yeah, I guess a lot of people do like it, but I just never understood the concept, the lines and the circles and the back and forths. I don't understand it all. It's above me. I'm a simpleton. What can I say? But yeah, the hockey team, America. How many gold medals did we get? I don't know. Let's see. How many gold? I thought the Olympics are over now. How many gold medals does the U.S. have? And 12 gold medals. The Team USA set a new national record at the 26th Winter Olympics, winning 12 gold medals. Historic performances surpassed the previous record of 10 back in 2002. Overall, the U.S. team secured 33 total medals, 12 gold, 12 silver, 9 bronze. So there you go. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Yeah, I need to watch some videos, try to understand hockey. Maybe I'll like it. Again, I don't really watch sports by myself. If I'm with friends, I'm more inclined to watch them. There's another little story real quick. A secret Afghan women's book club defying the Taliban to read novels. Not so secret anymore. The Guardian did this news story. And kudos to them. You know, when we left Afghanistan, the whole thing collapsed and they went back to Sharia law and women can't go to school anymore and all this other stuff. But they had a taste of it and they don't want to give it up. So there's a secret book club and a handful of them get together and they discuss different novels and stuff they're reading. How they get away with it, I don't know, but that's good that they're doing it. Defy the, the standards there, if you will, and have a book club. But it's kind of sad that, you have to have a secret book club just to talk about novels, Just see, it's a lot of things we take for granted in Western society. Just being able to read a book and not have to worry about somebody, beating us up for it, So yeah. But they meet weekly and have their little book club and talk about different novels they're reading. And obviously they're getting them translated somehow, but that's cool too. It just seems it's a good story that they're doing it, but it's kind of sad that they have to do it in secret. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there you go. Okay, here's your thought of the day. Round off our broadcast for the day. Don't let your cannot do. What's it? Oh, don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. John Wooden. I'll say it again because I screwed it up. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. There's your wisdom thought of the day. So, but anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, compliment a stranger. You might make somebody smile. See you next time. We do this Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are great. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.